Hi everybody, welcome again to the Doghouse on GTV6. As you know, this is your pet adoption show. We have some special little four-legged stars to show you in the next half hour. I think we have four dogs today, two cats and a kangaroo or a rabbit that looks kind of like a kangaroo, as I think you'll agree.
Yes, long ears.
Long ears. And we'll introduce our two-legged stars before we go any further. I'm Rob Sharkey. To my right is Dottie Sharkey. To my left is Kevin McManus, who is our adoption supervisor here at the Pasadena Humane Society. And now, before we go any farther, we'll show you what happened to the pets on our last show. All right, kind of a half and half. We still have most of the animals that were on the last show still available. So don't hesitate. You know, if you see anything you like on this show, or if you see anything you might be interested in from the last show, we'll give you all the details on how to find out more about them or come down at the end of the show. So before going any farther, we need to kind of explain why Kevin is wearing a great big blue ribbon around his neck, and he's very proud of us. Tell us about that ribbon.
Well, I, over the weekend, participated in the Los Angeles Marathon, my first marathon ever, and thankfully the folks here told me it was okay for me to wear my medal today because I'm not taking it off for the next.
And you deserve, for another year.
It took me a long time to train for it, and so I was very happy with the outcome, and I think I'm going to wear this as long as I possibly can.
He'll be wearing it to weddings and bar mitzvahs for years to come.
So when you come down to the shelter, you will see me wearing
Ask
this medal.
The guy with the medal. He'll know why he's got a medal.
And until this wears out and falls off my neck.
He deserves
And he had the luck of the Irish that day on St. Patrick's Day. He was wearing green, and so congratulations.
It was a lot of fun.
Congratulations.
And I want to thank my dogs who get me up every morning to run. I really appreciate it.
That's great.
See that?
That's well to remember. That's one of the advantages of having a dog. You get out and exercise. Okay.
All right.
So we are first going to show you that kangaroo that we promised you, who is actually, this is our producer bringing on.
Who is not a kangaroo.
On stage here, one of the largest
Australian
rabbits that I think we've seen in a while. Hold up the ears of this
Oh
rabbit.
my gosh! Look at this.
Those ears. This is Penelope, who happens to be a brown Rex / Belgian hare rabbit, kind of a mix. And we're told that the Belgian hare in Penelope's background accounts for the kind of large ears, big eyes. Look at those big brown eyes. Gee. And we will tell you the important things that you should know. Her number is A322851, very friendly, litter box trained, stray. And Kevin, tell us a little bit more about who should adopt a rabbit. Would it be a starter pet? Would it be, what would you think?
No.
Definitely not.
Not a starter
Rabbits
pet.
do require quite a bit of care, of maintenance. And you really want to do research before you adopt a rabbit, especially this time of year. It seems to be coming
Easter
around
Bunny.
to Easter Bunny time. You don't want your own Easter Bunny. Leave the Easter Bunny to his own self and let him deliver the eggs. You don't need to adopt a rabbit just for Easter. However, if you are interested, I do recommend you look into rabbit care. There's a great website out there called rabbit.org, which is a great reference if you are thinking about adopting a rabbit. And I mean, I see a rabbit like Penelope here, and I definitely see the draw. She's beautiful.
Yeah,
she's
she is.
Friendly, very
socialized.
sweet.
She listened to Thumper. Remember Thumper? Eat your greens. It's such a treat.
Yep.
Makes long ears.
Yeah,
Great big feet.
And great big feet. So
Does she have big feet?
You could read her Bambi.
Hold Penelope up so we can kind of see more of her.
There
Can
you
we
are,
do that
Penelope.
without her
Oh,
hopping away?
she's
Oh,
a little.
she get a little bit.
She's a little.
get a little scared.
A
Okay.
little.
So
yeah. All these lights are a little scary.
she would cost 30.
Adoption fee is $30. She would be spayed and microchipped before she heads home.
Okay, so Penelope, not good as an Easter bunny kind of rabbit
No.
because we don't want people adopting Easter bunnies that get tired of them come come June.
Come hopping right back.
Yeah, they'll come hopping back. So Penelope is available now, and her number is A322851. So we have our first cat of the day, and here is Judy, our volunteer. Thank you, Judy, for bringing us Banzi. Is that correct? Banzi is the name? Banzi. Okay. Banzi is Banzi's
gosh.
real name. She was an owner turn-in and probably knows that name best. She is a 12-year-old. Oh my gosh.
12.
Spayed
Look at how
female.
big you are.
This-
You're
this-
beautiful
this-
for 12.
She is
Yeah.
your classic got milk cat for obvious reasons. She has a milk mustache, black and white with kind of these white colorations. Very friendly and outgoing, but doesn't get along very well with other cats. That's probably from living alone
Yeah.
in a home where she was the star attraction.
And got a lot of milk.
And got a lot of milk. Yeah, got a lot of milk.
See her little got milk face?
Now, the great thing about Banzi is she's a very lively, looks like very healthy
She's
cat.
a big cat, too.
Big
Very
cat.
big.
Looks like she was very well cared for. Probably there's a story. Maybe the owner turned her in for reasons that
Yeah.
had to leave
After
town
12
or
years, or
something like that.
sometimes owners are ill too. So,
But,
but as I told many times, my nephew with their 10-year-old cat, and that cat's about 28 now.
Oh my gosh, close
yeah.
to a record.
So don't let 12 years old scare you.
But on the other hand, there can be a great thing about being over the age of 5.
That is true.
Oh.
That is true.
Set-
Good segue, Rob.
Yes.
Kevin will explain the Senior for Seniors program.
Sure. Senior for Senior, as listener or followers of the show know very well, anyone who is aged 60 or older and they are interested in adopting an animal 5 or older, that adoption is absolutely free for the most part. You are saving the life of a senior pet, and that's a great bargain. If you are not quite 60, don't fret. Her adoption fee is still only $70. That includes her microchip. She's up to date on her vaccines, and from what we can tell, very well cared for and very healthy especially for a 12-year-old.
I think she did just very well.
She would.
Absolutely.
She's a sweet cat. She's
yeah.
a very sweet cat. And she got great care for
I know.
for 12 years by someone, because she certainly looks like it.
She's very sweet.
Very
You
responsive
can just
too.
tell.
So Banzi, I don't know. We don't know the explanation of the name, but 12-year-old spayed female, ready to go home. The cat, the got milk cat, or let's say a got milk cat, maybe not the got milk cat, but
The one of the hour.
the one of the hour.
Yes.
And Banzi's number is A322673. Ready to go home. Okay, here we go to our last cat, I believe, of the day. This is Andrea, our volunteer. Andrea, thank you very much.
Oh,
for
my
helping.
goodness.
This is a big cat.
This
is a big
oh
cat.
my
I think
gosh.
she's aptly named.
This is
A-
bigger
aptly,
than my cat.
Big Mama is her name.
Is it?
She is a spayed 9-year-old
huge.
female, spayed female. Let me give you her number, A239878. She is kind of special, and we'll tell you the story in a moment here. She's a black, short-hair cat, very friendly, and very affectionate. Loves to be petted, loves to just sit in the sunbeam and, kind of chill out. She has a story. She's an owner turn-in. So Dot, maybe you can
well,
explain what the
she
story-
lost her owner. She lost her owner. And I remember we had another pet who had lost its owner on our show, and a woman was watching, and she had just lost her husband. And so she came, and it was a dog actually, not a cat. And she came and got it. She said, "We have something in common we can share." And it was so cute. She said she loved snuggling at night to her pet. She had a new companion and someone next to her. And it was just a beautiful story because animals get depressed. They
Yeah,
really
they do.
do.
They do.
So is this a female or a male?
Yep, Big Mama.
So
Spayed.
Big Mama's lost her partner, but makes them home really happy to snuggle with. And
Well, this is a pet who thought for 9 years
Yeah.
that she had a forever home.
yeah,
And suddenly, you know, she no
so-
longer had someone to take care of her.
but she has hope.
She has hope.
Yeah.
And
And
she is hoping that maybe you out there will provide her next forever
Yeah,
home
So,
and take care of Big Mama for the rest of her life.
in her twilight years.
In her twilight years, yeah.
So.
So she's here if you'd like to come and say hello and
She's
take a look.
very
and-
sweet, very
so-
nice.
Sweet
little
cat. Senior for seniors.
Absolutely.
Pardon me,
Yeah.
what would the cost
So
of
she'd be
adoption
free.
That's right. Big Mama being 9 years old would be free to a senior, $70 adoption fee otherwise, and she's completely ready to go home. She's up to date on her shots, has her microchip, spayed, everything. So,
Well, the microchip is 20.
but
or,
yeah,
but she already
actually-
has one, or?
she already has one. So
Oh, okay.
yeah, it's,
Oh,
she's literally
so
ready
she's
to go home.
completely free.
If you are over
Alright.
the age of 60, you would have a free pet, and you'd have just a very satisfied feeling of giving her a home. She really needs someone to.
And someone to
Take
snuggle
care of
with
her.
at night.
So Big Mama is here waiting for you, a spayed 9-year-old female, and Big Mama's number is A239878. Big Mama. Okay, before we go on, we just want to give you a few what we call education tips, 6 to be exact, on how you can prevent poisoning of your own pet in your own home, household tips. And the first one is to only use products and medications designed for pets. If pets ingest human prescription medications, it's extremely dangerous. It happens to be the leading cause of death from accidental poisoning for pets. Clean up any spilled antifreeze. Antifreeze, you mean like you use in your car? Yeah. Animals are attracted to antifreeze because it tastes sweet. It tastes like, frankly, it tastes like Gatorade. It's highly toxic to people and pets. Lilies, like Easter lilies or calla lilies, even the water used in vases for lilies, highly toxic to cats. We urge you to use artificial alternatives if you must have lilies in the house for the season. Just keep in mind that they're very toxic to cats. Keep chocolate, candy with artificial sweetener xylitol, which you may have heard of, grapes and raisins away from pets. They're also toxic to pets. And secure your trash can to keep pets out, curious pets out of snooping around in the trash and getting themselves into some trouble. So if you suspect your pet has ingested a poisonous item, even if you have suspicions, but you're worried about that, call a vet immediately and see if you can take your pet to the veterinarian. So with that, we're going to begin on our 4 dogs of the day.
Okay, we're ready for our first dog, Lola.
Lola.
Lola. Look at
Hello,
this.
Lola.
Oh my gosh.
Aren't you shy?
Oh, Lois,
That's
she's
shy dog.
definitely very shy. Her number is A261735, spayed 4-year-old female, who's not acting her age. She's acting like a year-old female. This is a Brindle American Bulldog mix.
American Bulldog.
American Bulldog. Very sweet, very strong,
American Bulldog as opposed to English Bulldog.
and definitely needs to cheer up. And an experienced owner.
Well, this is
what we need here.
This is a pet who's going to require a lot of exercise and activity. So
Well, you know what? She's excited to
a
tell
great
us.
family dog,
Yeah.
that you can take on hikes into the beach and all that sort of thing.
Well, she's also a blue ribbon dog.
And also a blue ribbon
Yeah.
dog.
So she knows how to sit down.
Loves belly rubs.
She knows stay, command. Look at that.
Lola,
anyway,
sit down,
she's,
sit down. Let's see you. Let's see what you look like. Come over
She
here.
knows turn over and heel. She knows a lot of things. No wonder she's a blue ribbon dog.
How old is she now?
She's 4. She's
4.
an owner turn and maybe a little too much to handle. So,
Well,
So,
she would settle down normally
yeah.
at home.
so if you're interested in running an LA marathon, this is the dog to train with. She'd be good exercise. She wouldn't be good for toddlers. You know, she'd knock
A little bit
toddlers
too
right
strong
over.
for most
But,
young children.
Yeah, but definitely an active.
So
Oh,
you-
she's calmed down. She was just so
There
excited
she
to
is.
see
She
us
just got
all.
excited under the
you
lights.
know.
She became
Well,
a star. Who
she
wouldn't
heard
be?
you say that. She heard Star, and so she's.
So what would Lola cost?
Lola's adoption fee is $100. She too is ready to go. She's spayed, microchipped. She would just need maybe a rabies vaccine. But Lola, we think very highly of. Clearly, she got her blue ribbon, as you mentioned, and
Yeah.
she actually lived with another dog. So we're pretty
Oh.
confident that she'd be okay in a multi-dog household.
go.
So.
Yeah, and if you ever kind of have a down day, just look at that face. If you can't smile after.
Lola can
So
have
let
this
me give you Lola's number again. It's A261735.
All right, well, spring is sprung or is springing. And with warmer weather and increasingly longer days, that does mean you have hopefully more time to spend with your pets. Some new activities you may not have thought of that we'd like to recommend. First of all, if you have a dog, we have a great training program here, activity classes, training classes. We have a bunch of classes here on site, and we also have a couple at the LA Arboretum, which is beautiful, especially this time of year. We also recommend taking lots of walks and hikes with your dog. Obviously, make sure the dogs are on leash and that you are both hydrated. I like to bring a bottle of water for myself and one for my dogs when we go on long walks. Walk early in the morning or later in the evening to avoid heat exhaustion and burned paw pads. That's something that a lot of people don't really take into account. That sidewalk gets really, really hot, and dogs can burn their pads relatively easily. Now, for cats, lots of springtime activities. Spring being a time where there's a little bit more pep in the air, and that's true of your cats as well. They've kind of gotten past the cold, lazy days of winter. So you might want to stimulate them with some new toys. You can buy some new toys or create your own. There are inexpensive/sustainable items, such as milk caps, toilet paper rolls, that can actually provide hours of fun for your cat. So if that's something that you hadn't really thought of, definitely give it a try and see what your cat thinks of that. When it's a little bit warmer out, a lot of folks put ice cubes in their sink just to kind of keep their cat entertained. Also keeps the cat cool at the same time. And believe it or not, no matter what they say, you can teach your cat tricks. They can learn them. A friend of mine, who longtime volunteer at the shelter here, actually toilet trained her cat. So go figure.
Wow.
For rabbits, we recommend this, or we mention this on the show quite a bit. Rabbits can learn to do agility. So if you have a rabbit, especially an active one, you might want to look into signing up for an agility class for something fun for you and your bunny to do in the spring. Now, we'd like to bring in our next pet. Dottie, take it away.
Okay, who is this? Oh, is this Coco?
This is Coco.
Okay,
This is Coco.
And Coco's number is A253013. Spayed 4-year-old female, and a black and white skipper.
Skipper Key.
Skipper Key.
Yes.
That's hard to say.
Skipper Key.
Very friendly, very friendly. Let's see your little face.
Let's see you.
Look at this. Oh, she gets to be picked up. She loves to cuddle on your lap. So a lap dog. This is great. Another owner turn-in. We've had some owner turn-ins today.
Well, there's sometimes sad stories there. People
yeah,
leaving
so,
or having to go and can't take their pets with them.
Yeah, and this is a happy little dog, isn't it?
Yeah, she's great.
Very happy. Look at how content she is. She just looks like this is where I belong. A lap is
lap.
where I belong. So what else can you tell us about?
Well, Skipper Keys are I believe, a Dutch breed.
Really?
They are kind of like Spitz. So they have kind of this thicker coat. You can't really tell from the angle here, but so they're hardy. They're sturdy little dogs. Very active, and great size. I think this is one of the kind of small medium dogs that are just great in most homes, apartments, etc. Won't require tons and tons of exercise, but will, be up for a good walk or a hike or, something along those lines.
Or skip.
Or a skip.
Or a skip, and if you could get her off the your lap. It's like this is it.
Yeah, she thinks
I'm
this is
home.
good girl.
So
okay.
Anything else we need to? Did
Well,
we give her?
Coco's adoption fee is $125. That will include, she's up to date on her vaccine. She's microchipped, spayed, and ready to go home. So,
He's a sweet dog.
yeah, very sweet.
Yeah, that's a cute. I don't think we've ever had one of these.
I
on
don't
the
think we've
show.
ever had a skipper key, no.
No,
You're the first, Coco.
You're the
Good
very
job.
first.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, and you're a fine example. so,
She's a lovely.
so let me give you her
Yeah,
number
credit to your
again.
breed. Yep, you are.
Yes, look at how great you are. Her number is A253013. Okay, here comes Petunia, so appropriately named because she's so cute.
She is a petunia.
Her number is A322571. Spayed, 5-year-old female. Look how sweet. Oh, Rob, she's looking at you. She's
A
so
tan
cute.
Chihuahua.
A tan Chihuahua. She enjoys going for walks. Oh, how cute. And, if you want to meet people, Petunia's the one to meet people with, isn't she? Everybody's going to go up and go, "Aw."
Sweetheart.
Definitely. And another one that loves to be held. They just know with Kevin. They just know they're going to be held immediately. Another stray. So I'm sure she has quite a story to tell.
Well, here's
You know.
one of the stories she'll tell you is she might be free. She's another senior for seniors, meaning that if you are 60 or above, she's 5 years old and qualifies for this senior for seniors program. What would the cost be?
That's right. If, as Rob said, you're a senior, then the adoption fee for her was $20. If you are younger than 60 and interested in this darling little thing, the adoption fee is $125. That includes, as always, spay neuter, microchip, first round of vaccines, rabies shots, and some other extras that we can tell you about at the shelter.
Oh, okay.
That's great. Well,
she's probably one of the, it's hard to tell how active they are when they're sitting on your lap, but Petunia is a real sweet girl.
Cute little
Did
nose,
you
sweet
poom
little-
her?
I did. Boom.
Rob goes, boom. That means she's really cute. When Rob gets a poom attack, he can't resist. He has to boom. So anyway, let me give you Petunia's number. And if you want somebody that's just too cute for words, Petunia's number is A322571. Okay, here comes the sweetest one yet. This
Definitely.
is Finnegan, and Finnegan's number is A322290. Neutered 10-year-old male, a red Chihuahua mix. And you want to tell Finnegan's little story?
Finnegan has a story to tell.
Yeah,
Kevin.
Finnegan was one of 15 Chihuahuas who were brought to the shelter before we opened one morning and left at our front door 15 Chihuahuas in combined 3 dog crates. So he and his family of Chihuahuas ended up here, and we have been very lucky. The story was on the news, you may have seen it, and a lot of them have been placed so far. So
Good.
Finnegan is one of the few remaining of what we call the 15 Chihuahuas. But he is a little bit older and obviously a little bit nervous. I think he
Yeah.
hasn't quite adapted.
He looks
to-
kind of sad.
He would like a
too.
home.
Yeah.
He would really like a home.
You know, we have someone who comes in here. She's adopted 2. This one's Finnegan's 10 years old, and she's done that and given the pets their twilight years, and it's been so wonderful. And so after she lost her last one, Dinah, she came down, and then she fell in love with a 2-year-old. I think we have a picture of Hastings, but but we thank Bronwyn for the pets that so many years she cared for them, and she said it's all she wanted was the little bed for them, and just a little bed would be. I don't think Finnegan would be much trouble to you.
No, and Finnegan's
so-
also a senior for seniors.
Yeah.
So if you're over the age of 60, Finnegan would be free.
So if you have a compassionate heart and a little space for a bed,
And some patience. I think
yeah,
he,
he's a little
has
nervous.
shown, with a few people who he's met here, like the potential to really be to really open up and be a real sweet
Oh, that's
guy.
nice.
Great.
Obviously,
Yeah.
like right now, he's new situation,
Of
so he's going to be a
course,
little bit
yeah.
nervous about that. But
So,
If you're out there, thank you for bringing them here, though, and not leaving them
Yeah.
somewhere. This is the right place,
Right,
you know,
right.
to
Well,
bring.
we'd
an
like to
animal.
see Finnegan's little face perk up. So, while we have Finnegan here on Kevin's lap, we'll probably open it pretty soon. Do we have any other pets that you spotted?
Yeah. Well, Finnegan's the last pet on our show today, but there's so many more that are here that are looking for homes, along with most of the other Chihuahuas that came in with him a few weeks ago, and were literally just left at the doorstep. And some of these may interest you. I'll just run through a few that are here. We can show you little thumbnail pictures of them, I think. There is this really cute, small, friendly, bouncy, just charming little white poodle miniature, 6-year-old poodle miniature who's available for adoption. There is an 8-year-old Beagle Basset Hound mix, tan and tricolor, male, neutered male, Basset Hound Beagle mix, who would be available for adoption. He was found as a stray in Glendale, just not too far from downtown Glendale, as a matter of fact. And there was my favorite of the day, a really beautiful dog named Savannah, who is a 3-year-old female, spayed female, white and tan husky. And if you know huskies, they're just, white and tan with those beautiful blue eyes that they have, just a really striking combination. So Savannah is also available. And so many other dogs and cats that are here at the Pasadena Animal Shelter. So we encourage you to call, to check the website, or better yet, come down. Dot, maybe you can tell us what to do, the specifics.
And I would love to see Finnegan's picture on our next show with underneath
Adopted.
adopted. So that would be good. So there's all ways to reach us. You can call us at 626-792-7151. We're on Facebook, Twitter. We have a website. Also, if you've lost a pet, a website is a good way to check to see if someone has turned in your dog or found your dog. But the very best way is to come and see us. And we are in Pasadena. From Glendale, you take the 210 freeway. You get off at the Del Mar exit, and you take a right up. I've only been doing this for years.
On Raymond.
Right.
On Raymond.
Left on Del Mar, right onto Raymond, and that's where we are at 361 South Raymond Avenue. And we'd love to see you here.
There's construction going on here, so
Yeah.
you'll see a construction crane,
yeah,
kind of a
like
landmark.
right after the crane.
Yeah.
Right after the crane.
Right after the crane.
Right
That's
after
good.
the crane.
All right, I know that.
Okay, every day but Monday, closed on Monday. So with that, we want to thank the special people who helped bring us our animals today, our volunteers, Judy and Georgianne and who did I leave? Andrea, who are just the backbone of the Pasadena Humane Society volunteer help. Also Zara, our producer. Zara, thank you.
Our
and,
ace producer.
Ace producer. And our king and queen, speaking of aces, our king and queen behind the camera, Jessica and Rob. And Patrick, thank you so much for editing our show back at Glendale City Hall. So we want to thank Dot, thank you for being here again today.
Great.
And Kevin, thank you for helping us out on the
My
show.
pleasure, as always.
And I know we'll see you again. And I'm Rob Sharkey. And most of all, we want to thank all of you for watching The Doghouse on GTV6 and helping us help the animals. So we'll see you again next time. Bye, everyone.